Hello, my lovelies. How are you? All right. So I have Dave in here and I have Miss Deb. Um, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. Hello, Terry Dan. Ugh, trying to get my chair situated here. So I sit in my Grammy's rocking chair that my Pop Pop had built for her many, many moons ago. And I have to put my couch cushions, my pillows in it because it's all wooden, so it's super hard to sit in. It hurts. So, anywho, how is everyone? I hope everyone had a wonderful last week and wonderful weekend. I have been recovering because, as you all know, I went traveling. So, thank you, Terry. Yes. Please, everyone, hit the thumbs up if you find any entertainment or value in this. I just got done eating dinner. And so today we didn't do a bunch of homeschooling. We read a little bit. Moon Pie and I did. We read a new book that I bought him, and it was about dinosaurs, of course. And we discussed that, and I'm going to make him I think I'm going to make him a vocabulary list and spelling list out of that for the rest of the week. And then I actually had him working on making noodles with me. So we made chicken and noodles. So he learned about measuring and what a cup was and how to measure that off. And so we talked a little bit about units of measurement and how many eggs we needed and all that fun stuff. So it's just a flour and egg dough. It's nothing spectacular, but it was fun. And he actually helped mix it up. He helped measure it out. He helped mix it up, and then he got to use the rolling pin. And he did a really good job on rolling out the noodles. So, and then I actually let him use the big butcher knife, or the big knife, I should say, to cut noodles. So usually I use a pizza cutter, but it's, I think, in the bottom of the sink somewhere. I have dishes to do. So anyway. Um, so that's why I said carbs are my friend and my worst enemy right now, Deb. Excuse me. So I think this always happens. This happens every time we travel. When we have to travel, because we always have to travel like at lightning speed. I don't know why. Anytime we go anywhere, on a long road trip somewhere, we have to travel at the speed of light or the speed of sound, something, we just, it's crazy. And so it really wears my immune system down really, really badly. And so I've had sinus issues with allergies lately anyway, and now it's like, so um, that is just fine, David. Um, get your dinner. um, so anyway, I feel stuffed up. I look stuffed up. I sound stuffed up. I feel really run down. So today my back has been, well, actually, since we got back. So I had a really bad bout of vertigo on our way back when we hit, about when we hit Missouri. We stopped uh, just north of where we went to go get the first fleet truck last week or the week before. So I ended up having to take a couple of pills for my vertigo. I mean, and it made me nauseous the whole 9 yards. It was bad. It was really bad bout of vertigo just out of nowhere. So you had a banana with your pills, so this is your first meal. Oh, goodness. You should probably eat more. And then, of course, we've had here in the Midwest, namely Nebraska and Iowa, and North, I should say. I'll clarify that. We have had snow, and it's been cold, and I don't deal well with that. So I've been really hurting lately. So I just feel like I'm moving through. I've been moving through the week, well, over the weekend. So, all right. So we actually left last week on Tuesday morning at about, I don't know, I couldn't go to sleep. So we just decided, and Tony had only slept a couple of hours. And then he was awake. And I was just laying in bed going, "Ugh, just go to sleep. Sleep now. You are getting sleepy." And I'm like, oh, it was just horrid. So I was just too amped up. I was too excited to go on the road trip. So I finally, Tony just said, let's just get out of bed. I'm like, okay, fine. we're out of bed. So we got up at around, I don't know, we got out of bed around 1:45, and we were on the road at 2:30 in the morning. So, and we decided that we were going to go and see Kat and Denny at Wolf's Head Forge first. And so we got there, about 1 or 1:30 in the afternoon, somewhere in there. There's Miss Kat. Hi, honey. So we got there, I think we got there about 1:30, maybe 1 or 1:30, somewhere in there. And we gabbed for a little bit and waited for Bubba to get his homework done and whatnot on the computer. And then we actually went to go. Now we have never been to a big boy restaurant. And so Kat and Denny are like, nope, we're going. You got to go. You got to eat this. And I'm like, okay. So, and it was pretty good. So anyway, they didn't have to, but they bought us lunch. I was actually going to buy lunch, but anyway, so we had a really nice lunch together, and then we went out to the farm. And yes, my boots still have Kentucky clay mud on it. I'm calling it Clud. So I have. Yes, we had to. I absolutely was. I'm so impressed with your farm, with everything going on. You guys are doing amazing out there. So doing wonderful things. Got to love on the goats. Now Billie Jean didn't really want to be loved on, but or was it Anna? Which one was it? Cat. I don't remember. I think it was Anna, wasn't it? Or no, Anna's the one that didn't really want to be loved on. She just kind of stood back. I don't remember. Anyway, Anna likes to love. Okay, so it was Billie Jean that was standing back. So yes, the white one, Anna. So I actually have pictures of me and Anna, and I was trying to give her a little smooch, and so she actually gave me one back. So, you know, it's very peaceful and quiet out there. And Sally the goose. Oh my gosh. Sally was awesome. Um, their goose, Sally, is so amazing. She is so cool. She herds her humans and tries to protect them. She's the only one left out there. And oh my gosh, she makes so much fun, so much noise when she's drinking. It's just hilarious to listen to. So anyway, I've got a whole bunch of video and got some pictures and stuff that I was gonna work on them this weekend, but I've just been so run down over the weekend, so I didn't. I'm hoping that tomorrow will be a little bit better, and hopefully I'll be better recovered. And I'm going to start working on that because I have all kinds of video to put together and get put up. So, and then they have this little rooster. Oh my gosh, this thing. He's blind in one eye. He is so cool though. Captain Jack. And I die every time. Like I just died laughing every time this rooster decided to crow. He was absolutely hilarious. So, Jack Sparrow. He was, and he's just a little guy, and he's got the funniest crow ever. Oh my gosh. Now, how many chickens do you guys have out there, Kat? I know you had a ton. You have a ton of them out there. He's Chinese Sarama, so he's mini. Yes, yes, he is. He's just a tiny. I'm just a tiny little thing, and he is hilarious. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. 30. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I probably did, David. Well, hello, Kate. How are you, honey? I am alive. Yes, it was just a ton of fun. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, that sucks. I mean, I put it up this morning, or I should say this afternoon about 1:30. I I put it up on. I didn't put. I just went through like all the Facebook pages is all I did. So the plan is 60 chickens once we're out there. You are insane, woman. You are absolutely insane. I know. I'm good. We yesterday was it yesterday morning? I can't remember. Um, our dogs do not like it when we leave, and they make a mess all over the house. Like they'll. I'm so glad I have hardwood floors and can clean it up because they're jerks. Um, it's like that's their separation anxiety. That's what they do is they'll pee on my floor. Drives me crazy. So yeah. And then they'll have that behavior for usually about a week um, after we've gone or after we've been home. Usually after about 4 or 5 days of being home, then they're okay again. But and it's mostly Romeo, I think, is who's doing it. So, grr. It got so cold. I went to plug in the I plugged in the heater portion of my waterer for the chickens, and I now have to go buy a new one because the cord is severed completely from the backside of the actual heating element. So yeah, fun times. So there's $40 down the drain from last year. So yeah. So I've been having to take I take hot water, jugs of hot water out, and um, you know, see, I did that twice today. So just to thaw my chickens' water. and the cat water. So yeah. We didn't get a ton of snow, but we did get some, and it's just been cold. We hit a high of 31 today here. How cold? I'm not sure. How cold were you, Kate? She's up in more northeastern Iowa. And I think you guys got more snow too, but we had pockets where we had like 3 and 4 inches. So, ugh. Yeah, see, it's sitting at 27 right now, and it is and it feels like 21. My furnace has been running what seems like nonstop today. So, unfortunately, I believe winter is here. Yes, a high of 31, Terry Lynn. It sucks. I know, right? Um, yeah, not everybody can live in a southern climate. Oh, awesome, Kate. That's great. Yeah, my bones are breaking. I think that's why I don't feel good. That's part of the reason why I'm so run down is because I mean, we were like Mach 12 while we were to travel. And uh I always get a cold, or I'm just so run down. So anyway, so back to the story. I think we left about what, 5:30 um from your place there, Kat. Um yeah, shorts and t-shirt in the shade. I was wearing my Carhartt today. My Carhartt and a oh, look,
Guest appearance.
guest appearance.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for your southern hospitality. It was great.
Yeah, Kat's on here.
Hi, Kat. I'm stealing your property.
So, yeah, Tony fell in love with Kentucky. And then when we got down to Georgia, he fell in love with Georgia. So, so anywho, I think we left like at 5:30, and we stopped at just outside of Lexington, Kentucky for the night. So basically anywhere but here, pretty much anywhere that's warm during the winter. um, and we stayed. So Hilton, this tells you how long it's been since I've been out and about traveling. um, Anywho, we stopped at this new chain by Hilton, and we have Hilton Honors. But I booked it through Expedia, and the hotel was wonderful. It was so nice. Everything was there. I didn't have to. It was just really nice. It's called True, TRU, by Hilton, and it's very modern, but it's very almost minimalistic. And so I thought it was really cool because like they had shampoo, conditioner, and body wash in dispensers in the shower on the wall already. Didn't have to worry about it. And then mounted on the wall by the sink was hand soap and body lotion in big, big tube dispensers. It was actually really nice, and plenty of towels, and it was we got the I got a king size bed because I don't sleep in anything less now. So anywho, and that we had a really nice, but we got up and we were gone at 3. We got up at 3 and we were out the door by 4. So we were back on the road, and we hit our destination in Georgia to pick up the fleet truck at, oh goodness, I think we finally got there at 10:30. So bring him to Florida. We're taking him on the boat and he won't. You're probably correct in that statement, Terry, because yeah, he would love to go out and just live on the water on a boat. I'm not even kidding you. So he loves being out on the water. Well, hello, Sherry. How are you, love? What's this winter you speak of? You mean not days over 100? No. We get that in the summer. Our summers are, and it's not even just that we get the heat. We may not get like very often get up over 100, or right at 100, but we have the humidity and it sucks. You don't breathe in that crap. So we picked up the fleet truck in oh gosh, or Flowering Branch, Georgia. That's where it was. Flowering Branch, Georgia. So warm in winter means ridiculous hot in summer. Yep, exactly. Oh, I'm with you, Sherry, because I honestly, I I have been for the last well, we got snow. So I mean, it was rotten. It's been rotten cold. Today we hit a high of 31 and it's sitting at 27 and with the wind chill we're at 21 degrees. So, yeah. Tomorrow we're supposed to have a high of 32 and then Wednesday back up in the 40s, possible high of 50. Yeah. I mean, our typical weather in October right about now is still, our daytime highs are usually between the 50, 60 degree mark. So this is really crazy. January 18th worked for you guys. All we are getting is rain every other day. Yeah, I know. I get there and so I get there to Cat's Farm and we're drenched and it's misting and it's, whatnot. I'm sinking in the clud. So anyway, and then the next day it was, what'd you say, like 78 degrees or 80 degrees, something like that. I'm like, girl. Oh, the sticker, yes. 44 here right now. Still have plants outside that need to come in. Yeah, mine are dead. They're done. Send rain and snow and cold weather, please. You got it. Okay. Calling for 2 inches of rain Thursday. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna freaking float away over there. Yay, you're done with harvest? Awesome. That is awesome. Oh yeah, this winter will be extra. It will be, Terry. I promise you, because it's 2020. So we picked up the fleet truck and on Wednesday morning about 10:30, and then we took a little jaunt over to Wholesome Roots, and oh my gosh, we had a blast there too. It was amazing. Rose and Ryan and the boys were awesome. We just had so much fun. So she's like, I have to get my video done. You cannot do your video until I get my video done and get it premiered. And I'm like, oh, you don't have to worry about that. It'll take me a while to get the video done anyway. So, which she did get done and whatnot. She actually premiered that on Friday night and then had a live afterwards. So, the goats got out while we were there. I got my feet were bit up by fire ants. It's just, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And I told her, I said, okay, you wanted this stuff to happen because you got to find your, where all of your weak points are, right? I said, I bring the chaos. So but Rose was super, super happy to see me, and we just had a blast. We did. We had so much fun, and um, got all kinds of baby love, and we had so much fun. Um, and then when we left, so when we left, we were like, well, we left at probably like 8:30 that night. And we were just gonna hightail it, and start heading home and maybe hit a hotel on the way. And we just we were so tired and so worn out. So we were gonna head back up to Chattanooga. And so I booked through Expedia again to get into a True by Hilton hotel again. Get there at 11:30 at night, and Expedia had overbooked almost the entire hotel. Yes, double booked the entire hotel. Oh, you talk about a mad wet hen. Let me just tell you. Um, I was actually very composed. I was very proud of myself because in talking to the very heavily accented people at the call center for Expedia, I only dropped the F bomb a couple of times. I was hot. So, oh yeah, David, you would have been dying. I'm telling you, you would have been dying to see that. Um, Even Tony was so tired that like we were driving, and I kept getting disconnected from Expedia. Um, I could hear them just fine, but for whatever reason, they couldn't hear me. And we are in between this, I don't know, all these huge rock formations and crap in around the Chattanooga, well, west of Chattanooga. um, so she kept saying that she couldn't hear me, and then she'd end up having to call me back. And oh, to say I was pissed was a gross understatement. Um, and then she's like, well, I can call ahead to your next destination, and we'll get you booked in there and into a place there around that area that's comparable, and if it costs more than, I'm like, lady, um, I don't know how it is in India, but when I tell you I'm out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, Tennessee, I don't know where in the hell I'm going. So how can I give you I can't give you a destination to even search for a hotel for me. Oh, I was hot. I was hot. um, so she like 4 different times she offered to book me a hotel room somewhere, and I'm like, lady, seriously, like I have no idea where I'm at. I can't tell you what my next destination is going to be. All I know is I'm 15 hours from home. Damn it. And I'm out in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Well, what's your next step? I don't know. I'm on the phone with you. I don't have my GPS up, so I can't tell you where I'm going. I'm just following this damn highway. Oh, I was hot. I was so hot. And Tony, even though he was super tired, he was just sitting there. He was like, sitting back, going, oh, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. And he told me, he's like, I am thoroughly pissed off enough that I don't even care how Karen you go on her. But I didn't. I actually had great composure, surprisingly. So yeah, we ended up then at I happened to find, I'm like in this next town. I want to say it started with an M, and I can't remember the name of it. I know. Thank you, David. Thank you. It was hard to keep my composure. I'm just telling you, it was so hard. So I finally, I'm looking ahead on my GPS after I got done with Expedia. I'm like, I told her, I said, just refund my damn money, and we'll go from there. Like, just refund my money. I don't even care. I don't want to talk to you ever again. So I'm never going to use Expedia ever again. I will never recommend it to anyone. So, wow, y'all are dropping like flies in here now. Of course, not that I had that many in here. So anywho, I ended up, I was looking for anything that was reasonably priced. And we were driving back this Dodge Ram 4500. Okay. This thing is huge, huge flatbed. It's like, I don't know. It's bigger and longer than the other Dodge that we had driven back from Missouri, the week before. And, so parking this thing was almost impossible. And so we had to park, Tony was having to park lengthwise and taking up like 3 parking spaces. So anyway, I was just looking for anywhere we could pull in to the lot and just, book a cheap room and whatnot. Let me just say that you get what you pay for. Okay. um, we we decided to go to this, I how do I want to put this? We'll say sketchy looking Motel 6. Which I mean, it wasn't bad or anything. It's not like it was, well, hi, Lady B. How are you, honey? Um, it wasn't the most horrible, rotten hotel room I've ever seen or experienced in my life, but it was not fantastic either. So, um, Tony decided that, okay, fine. I don't even care. Just, this is where we're gonna be. Um, Hi, off kilter. I know. See, that's kind of the thing. It's a play on Manic Monday. It's a Mandy Monday. It's just another Mandy Monday. uh, so anywho, we get into this hotel room, $66 and some odd cents later. We get into this hotel room, and I mean, it wasn't dirty, but you could tell it had been like, it's not the best kept, we'll just say. Tony says, yeah, I'm not even going to sleep under those covers. I don't know what's there. So, I checked my mattress. I checked the mattress under my side where I was laying, and the sheets were clean. They'd been laundered. Um, everything was older though, so it was not really that big of a deal. But again, you get what you pay for. And Tony decided, I am not getting out of my clothing. I'm sleeping in my jeans and my shirt, and I'm not sleeping. And he slept on top of the covers too. Hi, Michelle. How are you, honey? Yes, we had an amazing time, amazing time in Kentucky and Georgia. It was fantabulous. Yeah, so these are the memories that you make, yes, absolutely, David, we did. We had a great time, and those are memories that I'm never going to forget this, because it was just so off the wall, and and honestly, that's all that matters, is that we had a good time. We did what we needed to do, as far as we got the task completed. So we got the truck back and all that fun stuff. So it was nice. I don't like taking trips like that. I don't like them being so rushed, because it would have been really nice to be able to have been able to stay like overnight in Kentucky, so I could have spent the whole night with Kat and Denny, um, and it would have been nice to be able to stay near where Rose is at, instead of leaving after several hours. So it just those aren't the visits that you really want to have. So yes, I'm going to tell you right now, Kat and Denny, and Sam and Bubba, their 2 kids, are fabulous people. I talk to Kat on an almost daily basis anyway, but yes, I could not. I mean, Tony's not a social butterfly at all, like at all. He doesn't like to be social. He likes to sit back and he'll like evaluate the situation. He'll watch people. He'll people watch for a long time before he ever really gets social. And he was so relaxed and so at ease um, that he's like I would move towards Kat and Denny or towards Rose and Ryan, no problem. I'm like, really? It is just odd. That's so odd for him. That's way out of character for him. Been there. I canceled the room, got my money back, and bought very swanky hotel room on the short sale deal for the same price. Nice. It is, but it was 11:30 at night and I was tired. I'm like, I'm done. Like I am so done. We hit the hotel, we hit the Motel 6 at, I want to say it was about 12:30 by the time we got stopped for the night. I was not happy. I like the idea of pulling my house around. Yes, yes. I saw Chrissy's video and thought you came to New York and didn't tell me. No, 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 no. So Chrissy was Christy was upset because she's like, nobody ever comes to New York to see me. And I'm like, honey, you're in New York. Um, and technically we were going for business. We weren't even traveling for pleasure. But I said, if I'm going out that direction, I'm stopping a couple places to see people. Dang it. So, and the guy that we've been picking the fleet trucks up for, he seriously is wonderful. Jason is his name, and Jason's a wonderful guy, and he's like, no, visit, you know. So, and we still got the truck back, and we got home pretty late on Thursday. I think we got home at like 9:30 Thursday night, and I'm like, I can't. I have meds in me. There's no way I can drive. So we could come home, pick up the truck that we have been using, and then I would follow him. We'd go drop the truck off and then come back home. And I'm like, I can't do that. So we took it over. We took it over on Friday and dropped it off. And he's like, no big deal. So yeah, we had a great time. We really did. And I'm just telling you that you know, if you get a chance to stop and or get a chance to travel and to visit, um, you will not regret being landing at landing in Kentucky to see Kat and Denny, or landing in Georgia to see Rose and Ryan, because they are fantastic hosts. They are wonderful people. Um, we just had a blast, an absolute blast. So so anyway, with Chrissy, so she ended up having she was complaining to some of our people, some people in our groups. She's like, nobody ever comes here, blah blah blah. So Jan from Simply Jan Homestead and Diana from Move North Homestead decided to drive up for the weekend from Missouri. I'm like, well, that's awesome. So she got a good visit. So, okay, let's see here. Hopped over to my phone. Hopefully this helps. Okay. No one comes to Florida either. I know. Well, so with all of this going on, with us doing all of this, Tony kind of made a joke to Jason. Said, "Well, next time you need," he goes, "Next time you need to start, or you need to start looking for fleet trucks for us to go and pick up in the New England area and New York, and Florida." And Jason goes, "I'll see what I can do for you." So, so if we, I promise, Michelle, if we get to New York, which I'm hoping we can by next spring, I will absolutely come and see you. I might come next year and have to stay here until April. Oh, that sucks. Fire pit and land, bring a tent. I've got a tent, but I'm bringing the Airstream, girlfriend. Yes, I promise I will let you know, Michelle, if when we get to the New York, when we get to New York, I promise that I will see you. I will let you know. Off Kilter's like, I'm trying to get out of Florida. Well, we just want to visit. Only because, uh we have wonderful people, wonderful friends there. So we just, we'd love to come down in Florida and visit, but I ain't moving there. So anywho, that kind of put us into I don't know, I kind of got tasked with, and I don't know if I kind of did it to myself, but Tony and I really were discussing, um, that was one of my Vision 2020 goals this year. Well, hi Tina, how are you, honey? Are you staying warm? Because it's colder and crap here. So, um, Kate was saying that it's only 27 degrees there. It's 27 here right now. So, um, so I really wanted to travel with the Airstream this year, and that just did not pan out for a lot of reasons. So I've kind of been tasked um, with trying to figure out how to do that starting next year. So um, I do need to. Uh, we need to do some repairs to the Airstream. Um, oh my gosh, the fireplace going and turned up the furnace. It's 43 in New York, but not, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not 27 degrees. David, so a lot of people are trying to get out of Arizona, from my understanding. So, Arizona, Florida, and California right now. I'm not sure what the deal is. So, anywho, um, so we have some repairs to make to the Airstream and some remodeling to do. Hopefully, we can get that all done and we can be on the road next year. So, cross your fingers. So I told Tony, I said, we need to win the lottery so we can, do all of these things. We need to win the lottery. So I haven't gotten the video out yet, but turned off the AC first time this year. I think we had our AC on pretty much, well, Okay, so in the spring, we went from cold and rainy to like instant hot and humid. And I would say probably by the first week in June, I think our AC has been on most of that time. So up until about 2 weeks ago, maybe. And now we've got this stupid heat on. Hubby had to pick up in Davenport this morning, so the roads were awful. So many vehicles in the meeting. Yes. So from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m., I think, is what they had reported. In Des Moines, there were 22 accidents. Like, people, you live in Iowa, you know better. Like, if you've lived in Iowa even one season, you know if there's even a snowflake in the air, be careful. It was almost 80 in the house when I got home, and my house is pretty well insulated. That's how hot it is outside. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Yeah, Terry Lynn is you need to get up to your farm, girlfriend, too. You need to just get moved up to your farm, but yeah, she's always complaining to me. It's either raining or it's hot or both. That's exactly right, Tina. I think that is the Iowa winter motto. Hurry up, everyone in the ditch. It's snowing, pretty much. Wearing t-shirt or sweatpants, t-shirt, blanket over my legs, and a spring jacket plus heavy slippers. I'm cold. We had people playing bumper cars out on the interstate. Yes, they were scared. They were horrid. Might be crazy on Saturday with joy. I hope so. I got my fingers crossed, man. I do. I hope everything comes through. Um, that would be amazing for you, David, because you need this right now. You really do. That will change so many things for you if everything works out right the way it's supposed to. Then it's gonna be life changing for you. It really will be. Now that's just the decision for. Did you already get your? I guess I'm not sure where exactly you are in the process with your VA stuff, David. So I will share if my lottery tickets are big winners. Okay, yay! I know. I say the same thing because I just I just need enough money to pay off my debt and be able to live off of and be able to do what I need to do. I Other than that, I don't. It's not really going to matter. So I will have to take probably a pretty extravagant and extended vacation to Europe because that's where Tony's family is from. They're from Germany, and they live in Germany. So um, it will be an expensive extended vacation, but I think after that, just money to travel around here, around the U.S. and just see and meet people. That's really all I need. Make sure all the bills are paid. My dream is to go to Germany at Christmas. Yes. So Tony was born in Nuremberg, Germany, and he actually does remember as a kid the Christkindlmarks. So he and that was around Christmas time. So we really, really want to go during Christmas. I want to go for Oktoberfest as well. Like, I just want to go. I basically to be able to leave in like, mid-September, and then we'll come back like January sometime. Have to tuck in the kiddos. Good night. Good night, Michelle. Oh, and is it Chloe that turned 4? Happy birthday. If Tony was born in Germany, how did you two meet? Sorry, you're not nosy, not at all. No. So his dad was in the military. He was in the Army, and he met Tony's mom, who was a German citizen, obviously, and then they ended up getting married, and so they ended up back here in the States, and Tony and I ended up in high school together. So my unemployability got approved. That's what it was. Okay, so you're gonna get the back pay for that, right? Which is awesome. Half German. My dad is German, and my mom is Choctaw Indian. Yes. There's a Chris Crindle marked near me. We are already booked for that day. I was so excited to go to. Bummer. Oh, boo. Yeah, you are missing out if you don't go. And it'll be really like I want to go to Germany anyway, just because I want to go. I've met his aunt and uncle and one of his cousins, well, their son, from Germany, but I haven't met any of his other German relatives. They've not been stateside, and we obviously haven't been overseas. So, I really want to meet the family. And I mean, I've been with the man for 30 years, so I think it's time. And I really just want to go. I really do want to go to the Chris Crindle Market around Christmas. That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. I can hear the fly. There it is. I can hear the fly. One lowly little fly. I'm telling you, like, there he is. Tony didn't believe me. Every week there's either a gnat or a fly that flies around in here, and I can't catch him. So, and it's funny because like I seriously like went through the room and I was trying to, fluff stuff up and trying to find any gnats or any house flies and get them killed before. But I thought, oh, yay, I'm in the clear. No, here he is buzzing around. He had a fly as well. Hello, Morris Patch. How are you? My family came from Luxembourg, Germany, but the last 3 generations have all been Americans, so I have no close family there. Yes. So my grandparents, my great-grandparents, oh, excuse me, they were German. I'm not sure where in Germany they were from, but they got on the boat at Hamburg and came to the States. And so my grandpa Dorscher was first generation American, and then obviously I make the third. So, I have a plan for building a castle on a large forested property and build a permanent large Renaissance fair open all year round if I win big. Oh, that would be so fun. Yes, absolutely. Fingers crossed for David and Deb. I had one land on my face during a live. Oh, I've had that happen. Yeah, I've had that happen. It drives me crazy because I'm like, I don't understand where they're coming from. Let me know. I can operate heavy equipment. Yes. Indoor plumbing and campgrounds. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Now we have a Ren Fair, and it's every weekend in September through the month of September in Des Moines. The Des Moines Ren Fair. So, and I mean, they have indoor plumbing and stuff like that too, and campgrounds. Now, when we were when we went to Arizona in February, um, one of the gals that Tony had airbrushed, he did an airbrush portrait of. He and he said that we were going to give her the painting that he'd done of her, and she's like, nope. She's like, I would love to meet you and I would love to take it, but I'm going to be at the Ren Fair. So I know in February down somewhere in Arizona there was a Ren Fair that she was a part of. So yeah, it's I can't remember, where are you at, Morris? You're up north a little more, aren't you? So we are here in Iowa. We're sitting at my place, sitting at 27 degrees, and we have snow. So, um, in fact, I take that back. We're sitting at 25, and it feels like 21. So, yay! Oh, thank you, Terry Lynn, for sharing my links. I appreciate it. I am down Wyoming, plenty of room. Yes, Wyoming. It's really hard to get cheap land there, though. Montana is another place that is absolutely gorgeous, and I would love to own. I would love to own land there, but when you're talking millions of dollars for, small amounts of land in a house, it's ridiculous. So that's not gonna happen. Plus, it gets too cold there for me. We should all schedule a time to meet up at the fair. That would be fun. That would be so fun. Okay, let's see. In Missouri. Okay. Ooh, you got the freezing rain. Boo. That sucks. I'm sorry. I was thinking you guys were up north more. Why? I'm not sure. Like, I thought you were in Minnesota or Michigan. I'm. I can't keep everybody straight. I'm so sorry. Yes, Missouri is still very affordable. Um, I've actually looked at land down there to purchase, and because I thought, it'd be really good. It'd be Missouri is has some of the best spots for homesteading. Uh, the homesteading laws there are pretty lax. I mean, you still have your homesteading laws. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying that you have a little more freedom to build your homestead in Missouri than you do pretty much anywhere else. Nebraska on the border with Iowa, there are several 50-plus acre spots that, yeah, exactly. They need a ton of money. That's the problem. Rather have snow than rain. Yes. Yes. In February, we went down for a business trip. Um, I don't know if, David, I don't know if, yeah, I don't think that you and I had become friends by then or at that point. I think it was after. But anyway, yeah, we ended up going down. We did costume building. We built a costume, and we did a photo shoot with a friend of ours who's a professional photographer. The guy is very talented. Let me just say, and he. So we went down. We built a costume, an Egyptian goddess costume, and we we also do body painting. So I had actually something pop up from a few years ago that we went and we did body painting for a photo shoot for another fantasy photo shoot. In fact, we did Skeletor, um, and that was out in the Quad Cities here in Iowa. So we had a great time then, and that was with David also, the photographer. David is an amazing photographer. He's been published in Shutterfest and Shutter Magazine. He's amazing. He is quite the visionary. Um, he also did my daughter's, both of my girls. He did senior pictures for both of them. So, and my my daughter Victoria, my youngest one, she did it in her golden ball gown, and he did a whole Wonder Woman theme with her. It was so cool. It worked out so beautifully. I was shocked how cheap land is in Amish country, Ohio. Yeah, it is. I think it depends on if you can get your hands on it. How much, it's just kind of hard to find. You have to have. It seems like you have to have the right connections to get land, cheap land that's not completely devastated. So, a friend of mine in Oklahoma City is iced with no electricity. Oh, fun times, fun times. Lots of homesteaders in Missouri. Yes. That's why you like Wyoming. Least populated state in the U.S. with negative growth rate. Yeah. Missouri is too warm. No, it's not, David. You are bonkers, buddy. Wish I had the talent to make costumes. I want to make a few different Santa ensembles. Ensembles. My sausage fingers and lack of measuring ability disallow it. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, completely honest with you. So we when we were building the Egyptian costume, in all honesty, all we had to go off of was the mannequin that I called Jezebel. We had her. That's all we had. So I had to really tweak things, and then when Tony and Victoria both were making the hello Victoria May, how are you? Um, when he was making like the headdress and stuff like that, yeah, they had to allow for all of that. But it was so much fun, so much fun. If you are on my Facebook at all, there should be pictures of the costume that we did, the Egyptian costume. Oh, that is so cool. She's a professional photographer. So I'm kind of wondering, has she been in I wonder if she knows David. Has she gone to Shutterfest at all? My waffles were fantastic, and I have 2 servings in the freezer for later. Rock on, girl. Yeah, welcome to the party, I guess. If you want to call it a party. Okay, I'll bet she knows David then. David Bird is his name. BYRD. He is a very good friend of ours, and love David. He's an amazing friend and an amazing talent. So, c'est la vie photography. Okay, I'll have to look that up because it just sounds familiar, though. I might actually have it. Does she have a Facebook page? Because I don't know your daughter's name either. So I know a couple of photographers from Missouri as well. So, all right. Got to run. Y'all have a great evening. Okay, good night. Have a wonderful evening yourself. I'm not going to be on here too much longer because honestly, I'm super tired. I am just exhausted from the road trip. It's crazy. I think, let's see, we were through, I want to say we were through 10 states in a matter of 3 days. So, yeah, 3 or 4 days. It was crazy. And I don't like to do that. I don't like traveling like that, but we had to. And I kind of did it to myself by adding the stops in Kentucky, or adding the stops in Kentucky and Georgia. But because honestly, we could have just driven straight down to Georgia, picked up the fleet truck and drove, straight back. And it would have been a, 35, 36 hour trip. But I just didn't want to do that. So we ended up we ended up adding more time to it, but that was okay. And okay, I do not. She has a face. Okay, I'll have to look her up. I don't think that's it, but I think I swear it is the road version of jet lag. It really truly is, Deb. I'll have to look her up. But I swear that that name seems familiar to me, but and maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate. Just be done. So, uh yeah, I don't like the road the road jet lag. I don't like it at all. I get sick every stinking time, and this is no exception. So we really have to task. We really are. Um, we want to do this. We want to travel with the Airstream, and so I'm going to have to. I'm absolutely going to have to figure something out because I really want to. I really want to travel with my Airstream. I want to go places. I want to see people and meet people, and so okay. I'll have to look her up. Um, I'm thinking that sounds familiar to me, but I could be wrong. You know, so well. Thank you, David. Yes, I'm happy. I'm just tired. I'm so tired. I'm still like just worn out. It helps if you can spend a full day or two in each place. Yeah, that was the thing. It was because we weren't able to stay, um, like overnight. Um, the road tripping it just was a lot. So, hello, Boo. We were talking about you. I was talking about you earlier. Michelle and I were. Michelle thought it was me that had gone to New York to see you. Like, no, I couldn't get that far. But we have actually we told Jason, well, I should say Tony told Jason that the next fleet truck he buys has to be either from New York so he can come see you or Florida. I will get there, I promise. I will get there to see you. I love you, boo. Yes, yes, I will have to visit you in Missouri. I didn't realize you were in Missouri. I'm so sorry. I have been um, um, Chrissy, you better be coming north in the spring. If you're going to be in Missouri, you're literally like 4.5 hours away from me or 5 hours away from me. If you go to Missouri, that's right. Terry Lynn, she never gets anybody either. I think from Pomona, I'm like 5 hours. I want to say. I want to say 4.5, 5 hours. Yeah, I'm not too terribly far. I'll look. I'll have to look. I don't remember. Well, yeah, that was just a complete out of the blue, wasn't it? That was hilarious. I stopped but had no idea. Okay. They are a hoot, and if it was and it was as if you'd known them for years. I know. They're very yeah. Jan and Diana are funny. And I don't know Diana that much, but or obviously very well, but Jan, I love Jan. And I am so glad that you got visitors, and I'm so glad that you had a good time. I mean, how could you not anyway, right? Somebody came to see you just out of the blue for no reason. You are the famous boo. You're my boo. Um, so I'm hoping that we will be coming to you in the spring, actually, but it might not be until fall. Yeah, well, the snow is already here, and in Missouri they've got the freezing rain right now. So, anywho, all right. Good night, Morris Patch. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next week. And I'm hoping that I am gonna get this video edited. Like I said, I just been super. I haven't been myself because I just don't feel fantastic. Um, so I haven't sat down to edit it. I can't wrap my head around something for more than about 5 minutes. Hopefully tomorrow, though, things will be starting to calm down again, and I'll start feeling better. This head stuff that I've gotten it's not been a lot of fun. No one wants to visit an oven. No, it was great in February, David. Arizona was fantastic in February when we were there. um, yeah, TikTok is another one that I need to. Um, and I've only got a few up, but I've actually got a few followers. I'm surprised. I gotta make sure of this, but let me look and see. Woo! I have 19 followers on TikTok. Um, yeah, I like TikTok as well. I like watching it. I'm with you, Chrissy, because I just people are so funny. Oh my gosh. And some of the stuff that they get so riled up over. Oh wow. Um so uh Tori was telling me that she's like, you gotta see this lady, Mom. She's like public enemy number 3 on TikTok. I'm like, why? She's like, because she's this super vegan and is like, she's like, and she's not even a good vegan. Yeah, well, I haven't gotten into making TikToks. I like to watch TikTok. I don't um is she a vegan teacher? No, I don't know. But she's horrid. I haven't seen her. Victoria, no, you should she's like, here's the thing, like she's such a bad person. And I'm like, well, then why do you watch her? I mean, if you don't like her, why do you watch her? If you give I don't understand that. It's the same way with people. I'm like, if you don't like somebody on YouTube, why bother watching them? Don't watch them. As 60s weather will trade for 1 foot of snow and 1 mile from my neighbor. um, yes, yes. I'm hoping you have good weather too. It's actually supposed to be in the 60s this weekend, so or near 60 this weekend. So hopefully you have good weather. At least that's what they're saying. Now but you're in the Midwest, so wait 5 minutes. The weather will change. Yes, they're getting married. These people are getting married on Halloween, so that'll be fun. Yeah, so my oldest daughter, her friend she was supposed to be getting married on Saturday. And they both have COVID. So they're not getting married on Saturday. Everything is set up. My daughter, oh, fly. Fly. Anyway, um everything was ready to go, the whole 9 yards, and then yeah, they ended up with COVID. So, and here's the thing, the girl wears a mask. Like they're both those big, you gotta wear a mask, you gotta wear a mask, you gotta wear a mask for everything. Of course, she also works in healthcare. She works with the mentally handicapped. Um, and so she's very, very careful and all that stuff. And they still ended up with it. Just goes to show you. All right. Love you, boo boo. I will talk to you on Marco. I think I broke 10 followers on the blue birdie thingy this week. Twitter. I can't spell Stave Puff Fingers. Yeah. I haven't posted on Twitter in a while. I posted a little bit on Instagram while we were on our trip, but that was it. Nothing too major. I haven't really been. Did you make a pumpkin cheesecake? Boo. Anyway, I haven't been staying too caught up with my social media or even YouTube. I don't know. I think, that burnout is a real thing. It really is. I tried really hard to stay caught up, I did it through the month of September. And I really wanted to kind of get myself on a schedule for October, but things have been kind of crazy off and on. So I just, I really haven't had the drive to do it. So unfortunately, I need my life cheesecake. um, I don't know. I think I'm just burnt out at this point. Nothing is going right, it seems like. And fly, I want you to land so I can kill you. um, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. This year has been crazy anyway, but this month has been nuts. So, oh, that's a cool wedding. That would be a really cool wedding, David. If I can get some good pictures, I will post them on my Facebook. Yes, yes, please do. Oh. Okay, well, I think actually I'm going to wrap this up because we're over an hour anyway. Not that that matters, but honestly, I'm just kind of, so. Well, hi, Rachel. How are you, honey? Yeah, my head is like congested big time. So I've had a hard time. I did get myself some new immunity type pills. There we go. Anyway, it's got like 4 different kinds of mushrooms in it too. But it's vitamin C, vitamin D, D3, and zinc. So the only thing it's missing is the magnesium that I usually like to take. I usually like to take those 4 in combination. So what have you been up to, Rachel? I haven't seen you in so long. I haven't talked to you. You missed it last week. I had somebody come on, and that was fun. So apparently I'm a backbiter. Okay. I got it from Sam's Club, Deb. It's not no, it's not shrooms. I wish. No. Life might be more enjoyable right now. Um being congested might be more enjoyable on shrooms. A backbiter, backstabber, whatever. It's a rumor mill going around. Apparently, I am. Yeah, somebody had told this person, and it's kind of come down to we think that it could have been a troll, but I don't know. She's on your Facebook. What? It has been. Oh, it's just been a rough. It's been a rough week, girl. It has been actually. It's been rough for a while, and it just seems to get worse and worse and worse by the day. I don't know. I got a kit and I'm learning to grow shiitake mushrooms. Oh, how cool! How cool! Sorry, I gotta put my hair up. It's driving me crazy. Um, so the stuff I got is oh, I wish I could remember the name of it, Deb. I will have to I'll have to send you a picture of it. But yeah, it's got like 4 different kinds of mushrooms in it, and it's kind of cool. I mean, um, I have been see, I've been taking that. I started it on Saturday, and I think that's kind of helped. But all it is an immunity booster. It's not like an anti-infective or anything like that, or an antibiotic. So, what did what happened today, Rachel? That you? I hope everything's okay. No. Oh, Rachel. Get that baby here. She was due. I thought she was due like in September. Am I lost? I have been missing a lot of live chats lately, David, so you are not the only one. It seems like I get busy on so like tomorrow night I actually have to I'm gonna have to set a reminder in my phone. Um my mom went to the hospital, not COVID. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad it's not COVID related. Oh, she's due November 20th. I was thinking she was due September. What is I lost my mind. I'm like, she should have that baby up. What? Oh, you don't think she's gonna go that long, really? Huh. Well, Terry Lynn, you've got a lot of stuff going on. Same with you, David. I mean, I think um I think we all have had so much going on lately that like I haven't been on my modding game for a while now. I haven't been into so many chats for so long, and I like every week I keep telling myself, nope, I gotta go, I gotta do this, I gotta do. And so like tonight I was going to um go in and see Rachel and Rusty, and I couldn't because I was cooking dinner and trying to cook and eat and get ready for my life. Then now like on Tuesday nights, like always, I don't understand this either. It should be ingrained in my brain, but Nathan goes live on Tuesday nights. And there were quite a few that there were a few here and there, I guess I should say, not quite a few. that uh, they've had to cancel. And so, like, I just got out of that routine. And then I end up getting busy around that time because that's around supper time. And then, um, and then on Thursdays, I try if, and the thing is, I try and pop in like on my phone while I'm on my phone and cooking, but I can't moderate and share links and all that stuff when I'm on my phone. It's it's almost impossible to do. Um, I hate I hate trying to share things from my phone. It sucks. So that's how you remember a short trip. Yep. My sister had that wedding on Halloween and all her pics on Facebook, and her name is Martha. Not hard. Oh, okay. My mom's sugar was 36. Potassium and calcium levels were non-existent. So she was. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she will be. They're gonna have to get all that stuff back up. So she's. Is there a reason? Do they think they know why she is she naturally a hypoglycemic or a diabetic? And does she typically have problem? Because see, you need sodium, potassium, calcium to make your heart run. That's how you have a sodium potassium pump and calcium pump for your heart, like it's built into your heart, and that's what sends um, your impulses or sends the pulses into the heart to through the SA node, and yeah, you get all kinds of dysrhythmias and arrhythmias, and oh yeah. I hope she gets better quick. That's crazy. So she's probably on a drip, I'm assuming. My goodness. So sending her much love and healing energies, and hopefully we can get her. They can get her back to normal soon, soon, soon. My gosh. Yep. Low potassium can send you into a stroke. It depends on how low it is. I am super surprised because especially with a blood glucose of 36, my gosh. Get my back pay. I'm building. Yes, yes, you need to, David. That would be awesome. She's diabetic, but she hasn't been eating for the last 4 days. Not sure why. Oh, maybe. Does she live? Does she live somewhere near? Maybe Terry Lincoln would be willing to check on her. So, um, stroke or heart attack, either one. Low potassium or high potassium, either one can cause one and or the other. She's an hour east of Tampa. I'm not real sure how far you are from there, Terry Lynn. That's just awful, though. I'm so sorry. I have we have a couple of people that have been um, they've been diagnosed and then one admitted with COVID. So we're still waiting. My sister-in-law. She went in on, was it Tuesday? No, she went in on Wednesday to have her needle biopsy done on her thyroid, and that came back benign. So hallelujah. um, oh, okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that, Rachel. That at least I guess I didn't realize that you. I thought your mom was by herself. So that's good. I'm glad that your stepdad was there. Um, But yeah, you're gonna have to take. He's got a long, hard haul again ahead of him too. So that's not always the patient. Isn't always the patient. It isn't quite frequently. Quite frequently is not the only patient. So well, that's good. I'm glad she's got a support system there, and she's able to you know be looked after. So um he's disabled, but he does his best with her, but she's hard headed. No, no, not at all, I'm sure. Will it grow is on? Okay. um yeah, so this time period tends to grow to kind of just go over into each other's stuff. So something about short women. I know, right? It's this little gnomes, I tell you. My husband calls me and my son. Well, not so much my son, but my husband and my daughter, my youngest daughter, calls me an angry little hobbitses. I think I resemble that remark. Yes. Agreed, Deb. It's on Daddy Duck. Everyone is on. My buddy Matt is on Daddy Duck, like everyone is on Ugh. Yeah, everyone seems to be. We're all going to overlap each other. We're going to be. There's just not, and that's why I don't get too terribly upset with if somebody doesn't, if people aren't able to stay here at my live, or it's just there's so many people on right now that and there's not a good day, there's not a good time slot because you're always going to compete with someone. So sometimes it's the only thing that keeps me going. I hear you. No, you're fine, David. You're absolutely fine. You do what you want to do. You do what you need to do. Um, it's hard. It is hard to spread yourself out and spread the love, right? Yes. There seems to be a lot of people on, depending on the genre or the niche, I guess, however you want to say it. Um, because I watch a lot of I try to watch, I should say, like the RV channels, travel channels, and I watch a lot of. I mean, I don't watch just homesteading stuff, so and if somebody has a live, I try, but I haven't been very good about it lately. So I know that to travel and tour, I love them, Neil and Kimberly, and they have a late night edition on Friday nights. I love watching them. Griswold Family Vacay. Um, Danny's fun. Like I love watching all of these channels. Monarch Moments, they have a good live chat. I mean, there are so many people that do, that I watch that are not homestead related. So it's hard to remember everyone or to set a schedule to watch. I cheat. I have the laptop, the Roku TV, and the tablet. I can when I choose to watch all three. Yeah. It's hard though because you don't want to miss, like, if you miss a key element, to somebody's live, or you're just like crap. So I don't watch many homesteaders, most at RVing or outdoors. Yes. Yep. I did get the sweet potato vid up. I put your channel in the description and did a mini shout out. Oh, that's awesome, Rachel. Yay. Yeah, I got to get caught up on people's channels because I'm so far behind. So far behind. But I will say that in my defense here, um I've taken on a lot of responsibilities and other things that I need to get done. So, lately, I've added homeschooling my grandson to the repertoire, so to the schedule. So it's not really easy for me to do that kind of stuff. However, I did get I was told I was talking to a couple of people on Marco. I was talking to a group actually, and a Scotty, broke urban farmer. I was doing my makeup as I was talking to them, and Scotty's like, "You should just do videos doing that." And Christy goes, "Yes, you should." Like, casual conversation or something like that. I'm like, I could, but not many people want to watch that. I don't know how many homesteading channels are going to want to watch that. Yes, I am homeschooling Mupai now. We went we went completely homeschool now. We withdrew him from public school and everything. I am, yep. My Marco updated. Now I hate it. I know. And I honestly, because I use it so much, I really have thought about paying for the yearly subscription, but it's like that's $60. I don't really have an extra $60 right now, for an app just so I can have a couple of features. so, I'm too cheap to do it. However, Tony did tell me, he's like, you should do it. He's like, you're on Marco all the time, and I'm like, well, actually, I'm not. I really am not. I'm not on Marco as much anymore. I go in spurts. And I don't know if it's because everybody's busy, but yeah. I'm just not really on it a whole lot because I'll leave somebody a message and then they won't see it for weeks or they won't respond or whatever. And I'm like, well, okay. I don't really want to, you know, but I do talk to some people on a pretty much daily basis on Marco. So I don't know. Maybe it's because they don't have anything to respond with. This hair, I tell you. So my hair needs colored really bad. Look at that. It's yeah. Well, that doesn't. You can't really tell on the screen, but Lola took over Vader's spot, and she's not leaving. Yes, David, and I try to like I said, I try to respond to everybody, and I don't always get on Marco. Yeah, you usually leave me a message. So, and I don't know if I heard your message today. I listened to your message today. I didn't respond to you. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't respond to you, I don't think. Because when I finally got, and I also have been missing messages on Marco. Like, it was really weird. So Rose gave me, I have a Moto Z Force, and so it came with mods for it. And like mine, I got the projector. Well, Rose doesn't have this phone anymore. She's like, "Oh, here, I got something for you." So she gave me this speaker. It's Alexa enabled. So I had the speaker on and it works fantastic. And I like the whole Alexa thing because, I'm like, Alexa, what's the weather forecast for today? Or, whatever. But I missed like almost a whole entire day of Marcos from people. It was so weird. And that was Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember if it was Saturday or yesterday. But yeah, I missed like a whole day of Marcos. I'm like, what? So, excuse me. So I was just getting caught up actually on Marco the last couple days. So I forgot I had the data turned off, so I had a ton of mess. Yeah. So my data's not turned off or anything. I just once I took the speaker off and I restarted my phone, I had all these messages pop up in Marco, and I'm like, what? What is going on here? So Jan, from Simply Jan Homestead, she Marcoed me yesterday. Or no, she had Marcoed me either Saturday or yesterday. I think it was yesterday morning. So it must have been yesterday when I reset or when I turned the phone, took the Alexa off and turned the phone on, off and on. I'm pretty sure. Anywho, so she'd sent me a message in the morning and I didn't see it until last night. I'm like, what is the hell is going on here? I'm old. I do this on YouTube and Facebook or Messenger. Yeah, I'm not a big I talk to Deb on Messenger. And all right, well, you have a wonderful time at the store, Rachel, because that's always my favorite thing to do. I see. I'm trying to think of who they're like. I think people have their preferred ways they want to communicate with others. LOL. Okay. All right. I love you, girly. And yeah, you're gonna have to message me more on Marco. I never talk to you on Marco, seems like. So anywho, I digress. Anywho, the whole Marco thing, like I don't know. There are some people that I talk to, that's the only way I talk to them or get to stay in touch with them. Others it's Instagram, for direct messaging. Some are Facebook Messenger, and then I have they want to do video chat on Facebook only, or yeah. So it's just kind of weird. It's funny how we get used to one thing and we just like, nope, we're not leaving it. We're not doing it. We're not doing this. We're not going to another service. So agreed, David. Too many morons out there. So, all right. Well, 3 of my most favorite ladies are about all I talk to on Instagram. I know, right? Excuse me. Terry Lynn is like notorious. And then she wants to send you the voice messages on Instagram. And I'm like, just Marco me, woman. I give her such a hard time, but her phone does not like Marco. So Marco screws her phone up something fierce. See? Say her name and there she is. Oh, Terry, have you thought any more about that whole is it a giveaway? It's a giveaway, right? But like, are we doing it on Instagram or are we doing it on YouTube? What are we doing this on? I need some more info and I need to know what we're doing when we're doing it. So, anywho, okay, if you don't like Marco, that's okay. It's perfectly okay. I just want to give you a hard time because I can. Instagram, not sure if the other girl has YouTube. Okay. All right. The stupid flip phone, no problems updating or getting hacked or tying up a ton of room. Fits in my pocket nicely. Yes. It's my freaking phone. I know. No. Tie. Okay. Yeah, I know. She spelled tying wrong. Or taking. I should say taking up a ton of room. Yes, I do give you a hard time. I give everybody a hard time. Can't remember. There was. Well, I don't know. I'll talk to you about it on Instagram, Terry, because yeah, I know the autocorrect sucks. My phone is notorious for that, and I'm like, no, I did actually mean to type out the whole word of the F-bomb. Honestly, stop changing it to duck or ducking. Whew, hello. That was weird. Had like a fuzzy flying up. I don't know what the deal was. So it is. But it's better sometimes. I want the so I need to update my phone. Like we need to replace our phones. Our phone is old. The model is. This one is Frankenstein together. It's technically a 4-year-old, 5-year-old phone, but it's this one is Frankenstein together because it's oh, that's not it. Okay, so it's a screen. It's the screen from the newest Moto phone that I got, and all of the computing stuff, the hard drive stuff, whatever, from my old phone. Because when I got the new one, because the screen was all craptastic, it decided that it just wasn't gonna, like, the SD card. It wouldn't read the SD card anymore. And I couldn't do anything. So Tony put the screen from the new phone onto my old phone, and it is still having that same problem. I don't know if well, you can see that line right there. Yeah. That will actually light up, and I can't see anything. So I can't see that I've got a missed call or message or Wi-Fi signal or any of that stuff at the top. It drives me crazy. All right. My phone does ducking all the time, or yes. Feelings mutual, but is a necessity. It is almost, really. That's okay. Leaving you running, going to get ice cream. Chrissy did me a cheesecake. It's too cold for ice cream. We have some in the deep freeze, but I just no. It's too cold. I have my old phone. I should send it to you. I swear. Yeah, so the new one that I want is I want the new Motorola Razr. Okay, I loved my Razr back in the 90s and early 2000s. I guess it was the early 2000s. I loved my pink. I had a pink Motorola Razr flip phone, and I loved that thing. So they have the new version out, and it's still a flip phone, but it's still an Android, and it still works fantastic. like or it still has all the computing stuff and whatnot that like my motos do. But so the exterior camera, which is this one, is 24 megapixels, which is, I mean, that's insane for a camera on a phone. And then the internal camera is 12. Like, that is nuts. It's never too cold for ice cream. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, yes. See, and I think that it's never too hot for a hot pumpkin spice latte. I don't care what time of year it is, because I would drink that crap. I would drink it year round. I get so angry when Starbucks takes it away every year. Just pisses me off. Samsung Galaxy J7 Crown. Yes. Haven't even looked at megapixels on this one. I swear it's way sharper than my Galaxy ever had. So there is actually, I think it's the S20 Plus or something like that. That's pretty sharp too. It's a Samsung Galaxy, but yeah, I'm a big fan of my Motorola's. I've had fantastic luck with my Motorola's. I know. I don't understand how some people are like, they can't stand pumpkin or pumpkin spice. And me, I am like, that is my favorite. Um, Honestly, I love pumpkin even over chocolate, and I am a huge chocoholic. Like, I love chocolate, especially dark chocolate. That is my absolute favorite. But pumpkin is, I mean, pumpkin always supersedes that, and I don't know why. And I have always been like that. My um my mom and, well, just my family in general, they're all like, it's the weirdest thing, they're all about chocolate and caramel and all of that fun stuff, and I'm just pumpkin. I like pumpkin. uh, um, and see, I'm not a fan of the pumpkin seeds so much. Um, I like salted caramel as well, but I don't. It's not my favorite. Pumpkin is my absolute favorite. I'll eat pumpkin pie year round. I don't care. I'll drink pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks year round. I do not care. I don't care how hot or cold it is outside. I will eat it or I will drink it. And I get so angry with Starbucks every year. And I send them email after email after email. They're like, "Oh, they want your suggestions." And I am not the only one that does that. So, um there are so many people that like it, and they take it away. I'm like, you keep that craptastic peppermint mocha year round. Why can't you keep pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice around? Pumpkin cooked like squash or in a pie or a fried pie. Roasted seeds anytime. Pumpkin spice anything. Look, see, I love pumpkin spice because I love I think it's probably the allspice and the nutmeg. Um, that's in pumpkin anyway. And I love that. So saltwater taffy is your fave. Oh, cool. See, I like saltwater taffy, but no, I love sweets and sugar and carbs. They don't like me. They hate me, in fact. So, oh, I'm stuffing up again. Grr. All right. So, since I am stuffing up again and having a hard time, my head is starting to really thump from the Charleston chews. Um, I don't have them very often, but I do like them. See, it's funny. I'll go on these kicks. Like I'll be for like a month or whatever. It'll be a set candy bar that I want and eat nonstop, or a certain a brownie, or it's just it's I'm so weird. I'm so weird. I like almond joys and I like Snickers. Yep. Yep. Yeah, my hips and thighs, that's mine's mostly my belly, honestly. Um I have a really hard time losing weight on my belly. Um which is why, so I was actually reading some stuff. I've been reading off and on about just different body types and why it's so hard for especially women to lose weight. And so with women, and when you have, the belly, you have like this stress and cortisol belly. And that's what I've got. That's my problem. Otherwise, like, I'm not big anywhere else. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. Snickers and almond joys. Yeah. Yeah, I got the love handles too. If you want to say that. My big problem is the bat wings. I have always I've always hated that. I don't know why it's embarrassing for me, but it is. I'm just super vain, I guess, honestly. Um, Most days I don't care. Like, I don't care if I go out in public or not with makeup on or not makeup on or anything like that. But yeah, I'm very self aware of the way I look, and I don't like that. You're all triceps. See, that's a lot of my strength is in my triceps as well. So, okay, I am going to get off of here though, and try and I'm going to take some Mucinex. Maybe that will clear my head up a little bit more. I don't know. We'll have to see. So, um, I hope that you guys all have a wonderful week. And thank you for being here. And thank you for supporting me and being my friends. And I love each and every one of you. And I wish you many, many blessings. So live from the earth and play in the dirt. And I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.